The themes of the service this week are unnerving: accepting death, accepting a cross, working to upend the world as we know it. And the timing's uncanny, coming after a week of winter storm calamity, on top of the pandemic and economic recession. It's like we lived through that scene in the movie The Matrix, where the main character gets a first glimpse of grim reality behind the curtain. I came into this week like many, thankful for water and electricity and a solid, safe structure in which to live. But it's hard to shake off what we felt and saw last week, unnerving glimpses of how easily our world can go dark and cold and dry. On top of the cataclysmic events in early January, it's easy for me to feel the foundations we rely on are shaky. I'm fortunate. I have a home with intact plumbing and electricity. I have family and we have jobs and school. So how can I move beyond the fear and rekindle hope, optimism, and the ability to help others in a time like this? I confess I haven't figured it out fully. Please join me in a moment of silence to consider how you maintain equanimity and hope in times of turmoil. Please join me in the unison confession. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't offer the old, smooth prizes, but I offer rough, new prizes. These are the days that must happen to you. You shall not heap up what is called riches. You shall scatter with lavish hand all that you earn or achieve, however sweet the laid-up stores, however convenient the dwelling. You shall not remain there. However sheltered the port and however calm the waters, you shall not anchor there. However welcome the hospitality that welcomes you, you are permitted to receive it but a little while. Afoot and light-hearted, take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before you. The long brown path before you, leading wherever you choose. Say only to one another, Camarado, I give you my hand. I give you my love, more precious than money. I give you myself, before preaching or law. Will you give me yourself? Will you come travel with me? Shall we stick by each other as long as we live? Hear these words of assurance. One of Richard Rohr's recent meditations spoke to me. It was about the Benedictine code for a good life. He quotes the words of Joan Chittister from the Order of St. Benedict. All in all, the rule of Benedict is designed for ordinary people who live ordinary lives. It was not written for priests or mystics or hermits or ascetics. It was written by a layman for laymen. It was written to provide a model of spiritual development for the average person who intends to live life beyond the superficial or the uncaring. Benedict was quite precise about it all. Time was to be spent in prayer and sacred reading, in work and in community participation. Physical labor and mental prayer and social life and study and community concerns were all pieces of the puzzle of life. Life flowed through time with time as its guardian. So the routines I've long established comfort me at this time. Meals with family, connections to others, gratitude, silence, and work. I'll use these routines now to pick up and get back to focusing on the work ahead.